So has anyone else noticed that the job market is actually fucked? Like on a level, it's completely fucked right now. Whenever I go onto websites like Indeed trying to look for jobs, there are like no retail jobs that I can find, and every other job, like for example, I was looking at a barista job. Yeah, it's making coffee. It's not that complicated, right? So I click on it, I go through the process, upload the CV. It asks me a few questions. Have I ever made arty coffee before? Da, da, da. Then it asks how many years of barista experience do you have. I typed in one, just thinking, yeah, get to the next page. It then popped up telling me, sorry, you need at least 4 years barista experience. You need 4 years experience to make fucking coffees in places like Starbucks. Now, this wasn't a Starbucks. For full transparency, this was some random little coffee shop, which is probably actually worse. But the fact that they have the confidence to say you need 4 years experience is mind baffling. So I went on to another job. The job said the same thing. It was, I believe it was a receptionist job, and it told me I need 4 years receptionist experience. Like, why? All I'm doing is logging onto the computer and getting clients up, welcoming people in, signing people in, doing a bit of admin work. Like, this is fucking school shit. It's not that difficult to do. Anybody with a basic level of computers can pick that up pretty easily. And it got me thinking, going through all this, they don't want you to have these jobs. These are, it's a phenomenon known as ghost jobs. And a lot of companies have literally admitted they don't actually want candidates. They just post this to scare their employees, to show them that they are replaceable. Because you are completely replaceable if you work for a company. You are disposable. They do not give a single fuck about you. You are a number to them, and you make them money. That is it. They don't care about you. But I also believe that this leads to a bigger problem, and it shows an actual massive problem within today's climate. The next generation is completely fucked when it comes to jobs. Everybody knows AI is replacing us. That is fact. Like, AI is here to take our jobs away. That is completely fact. It's cheaper for companies to use AI than it is to hire people. That is the purpose. And yes, it can be used to benefit certain jobs, and certain people can do with using it. It's a helpful tool. However, overall, it's just here to replace the working man, the everyday man. And that's some scary shit, especially when you try and kill a job nowadays. As I said, there was no retail jobs where I am. I looked at loads of different jobs just applying, and it said I needed X amount of years experience, I need driving license, and that was the worst one. It said I need a driving license. I clicked yes, I have a driving license. It said how many years. I pressed 1 year. It said sorry, you need a minimum of 3 years driving experience. Now this job had nothing to do with a car. You would only be using the car to drive to the job site. Like, that is it. The job site, bearing in mind, only about 20 minutes away from my actual house. Now, how crazy is that? If you spend any time online, all you see on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube are gurus trying to sell you a course on how to become rich. They're selling you the pipe dream. They are the snake oil salesman. That is it. It is a fantasy. Please don't believe every influencer you see online trying to sell you stuff, trying to tell you that it's super easy to become rich. It is not easy to become rich. If it was, everybody would be rich. It is very, very difficult. It's possible, but it's very, very difficult to become rich. And yeah, I just got thinking about all of this while I was scrolling and trying to find jobs near me just for some extra cash. And yeah, honestly, it's depressing. The next generation is completely fucked. My generation right now is completely fucked. So the next one, I believe most of the jobs are going to be gone. There'll be basically no shop jobs. I reckon all the high street shops will be closed. Everything will be online in that sense. The big supermarkets will remain open, but there'll be minimal jobs in there. Most things will be run by AI. And most companies will be implementing AI. Call centers will go down, and a lot of stuff like that. Oh no, I'm not the only one saying this, but it's true. AI is coming to take over, and it is scary. And I also think as well, with the climate of the world right now and everything going on politically, this is why there's no jobs as well. Nobody has the money to fund their business. Nobody can hire multiple people because they're paying so much tax. So it's just cheaper and makes more business sense to fire employees and get rid of employees because you save on that. But yeah, I just thought, have a little rant. It's fucked.